So let's start at our homepage as usual, and let's begin by selecting a project. And as you can see, this will be your work social media feed, as we like to call it. These will be the participants that will be able to see every single post that you make within this project. And here in this tab, as you can see, we have 5 types of making a post, which makes the whole process a lot more engaging and dynamic. Let's start with the first one that is called article. And as the title says, it's very useful to share any sort of information with your teammates. So article, you can put the title of the information that you're going to send with your teammates. And down here, you have a room to share the information that you want to share with your teammates. And this one, in this area, you can actually make your info look way more impactful. We have all sorts of new editing, text editing tools. You can change the format. Let's make it a heading. If you want, you can make it bold. You can underline it. You can also change the color of your text, and that way just call attention a bit more to whatever you're communicating. You can also use bullet points, and we also have the option of inserting tables. And that way, if you have information that needs to be organized in tables, you can do it easily through this type of post. Also, you can copy any sort of table from your Excel sheets and directly paste it to this type of article. Additionally, you can attach files. You can attach them from your computer, or you can attach them through Google Drive, Dropbox, OneDrive, also the shared files that have already been shared for your morningmate. And that way you don't really waste any storage space. Let's use this one option this time and select any type of images or files that we want to attach to this publication. Also, you can attach a place, whether this is something very specific that you're talking about and you need to refer it to a specific location, you can do that there. Here, you can see if all participants are able to view this post or only the project managers. Keep in mind that you can add users as project managers. There's no limit to the project managers per project. So it's a really interesting tool to play around with if you have sensitive information that you don't want to be shared with everybody in this project. Also, you have the option to save this as a draft for later. For now, we're just going to post so that you can see how it looks once posted. And as you can see, this will be portrayed at your feed. It will appear chronologically with the time and date. You can also pin this post if it's very important information and you always want it to appear at the top of your feed. That way you can find it easily. With the 3 buttons that we see in the right corner, you can edit this post. You can copy this post and post it to another project. You can copy the link of this specific post and share it through the internal chat with one of the members of your team, or you can actually delete it. Also, you have the option to give it a like. You can bookmark this post, and in case you need to get back to this information later, you can also see the people that have already read this post, so that way you can keep a track of, that just make sure everybody got the information that you were trying to share. And if there's somebody missing, you can, give them a nudge through the chat or just mention them here in the comments, right? Like, please look at this post, right? As you can see also, every single communication goes directly through the comments. So you're always working on a specific topic and none of the information gets lost, which is absolutely fantastic because we like to have everything in one place. The next one is task. In this, I will show you an example of how to assign tasks to specific members of your team. In this case, it's just me, but let's imagine there's more people, right? You assign the responsible person for this task. You can also add a starting date. Let's say it starts today, and due date. Oops. Let's say it's due tomorrow. You can add the priority. Let's put it on high. And in here goes the same with the article. In here you can share the information of this task so that you can provide all the necessary information for that team member to be able to complete this task. Also, if the task is a big one and you want to break it down to smaller pieces, you can do this with the option of subtasks. So let's say task 1, and let's say task 2. There you go. You just click enter and it starts dividing itself into smaller pieces. The good thing about this is that, let's say I am good enough for this first task. So I assigned, let's say myself, right? But let's say that another member of my team is really good at the subtask number 2. So in that way, we can assign a different one. In that way, you can collaborate together with your team. Same goes here. You can edit the text. You can attach the files exactly the same as you do with an article post at a location. You have the same options of what are the members that are going to be visualizing this type of post. So you can select all participants so everybody is aware of what's going on, or if you need a little bit more privacy, you can assign it just to the project managers of this specific project. And so we posted. And this is how it looks. So the great thing about this is that it has the 5 status bar buttons. So let's say it's on request right now. Once I have accepted this task and start working on it, I will click on progress. I'm gonna go to my task number 1. I'm gonna go to progress here so that everybody is aware of what I'm doing and what stage I'm at. Let's say I don't know, let's say I'm 75% or 80% done with this task number 1, and I kind of need some feedback and see if everything is correct or that other teammates can actually help me out revising this information. As you can see, all the activity is recorded here in the comments. So once the person that assigned this task for me has revised the information and believes that it's a good, well done job, right? And my task is complete, I just click on the complete button, and that way my percentage goes automatically to 100%. Same happens if I'm still missing some sort of information, and this is not really an urgent task and I can put it on hold for now. I can do this with the last button that says hold, and it won't be deleted from my task list. It's just on hold. So as you can see, this is our task post. It's very easy to use. It's super dynamic. Everybody can collaborate. You can see the whole process of the task being completed, and it really creates a huge sense of transparency for your team. Next one, we have event. So pretty easy. You can create and schedule events. You select the date. You select the assignees for this meeting. Let's say it's a meeting. You can add a physical location if it's, face-to-face kind of meeting, or you can add a video conference directly from your 2 integrations, whether it's Zoom or Microsoft Teams. And here happens the same thing. You can describe the information. What's this meeting going to be about? And very useful if you need some sort of docs for this meeting and you want to make sure that every single one of the people that has been invited to this event has the right material for it. You can attach it right here, and that way everybody on the team is prepared for this kind of meeting. So we posted, and this is the way that it will look on our feed. In here as well, you can confirm which members will be participating in this kind of event, so it's really easy to keep track of everything. Same here, you can see how many people, how many members have already seen this publication in case you need to nudge somebody. And then we have our to-do list, and this is basically like the small tasks, like really small things that we need to get through each day. Let's say coffee first, right? Let's say we have coffee, then we have a meeting. Let's say then we have to make a report, and so on and so on. This is the title, to do. And then we post it, and it's pretty much fun just to check this out every moment that you actually complete one of the small tasks of the day, and just see the progress of you making it all right through the day. Last, we have the poll. Okay, so let's give an example. Everybody loves pizza. Everybody loves Friday. Let's say Pizza Friday, and you want to know the opinion of your teammates, and this is perfect to just get everybody's opinion taken account. This is great for like decision making, so that you can actually make fast, quick, and direct decision making. Right now, we're just gonna go with Pizza Friday because yeah, everybody loves that. Let's say I want, you just put the options, right? We have the pepperoni, we have the cheese, we have vegan, why not? Let's just leave those 3 options. The good thing is that you can actually add images to what are you trying to be voting for. So let's add some pizza images to this just to make it a bit more dynamic. And there we go. So in here, you can set the closing time of your poll. What time does it end? You can allow multi-select. You can make it an anonymous voting so that, you know, people can't see who voted for which option. You can allow anyone to add an extra option. So for instance, let's say we have a coworker and her name is Nancy and she doesn't like any of those 3 options. She can actually put her own idea to the voting. You can make this a hidden poll, and you can also select whether you want to show results live while they're happening or after voting. Let's post this. And this is basically how your poll will appear to all of your team members. And the people can easily vote for the options that they like the most. As you can see, there we go. And it has exactly all of the same options. If you want to pin it to the top of your feed, you can do that here. Same. You can edit it, post to another project. You can copy the link and share it, or you can delete it. Additionally, you can have the view of this feed as a social media feed, or you can see it in a list type. Personally, I do prefer the feed type. And you can also filter it, whether you want to see all types of posts, if you want to see just the articles, tasks, events, to-do lists, or the poll. So this is your dynamic feed, and you have 5 ways to collaborate with your teammates and make this an enjoyable and a very engaging workflow. I hope you enjoyed it, and I also hope to see you in the next one. Bye-bye.